2 days to Christmas and millions of Americans are going hungry. Take a look at this map. These are the 10 hardest hit states in red here, where adults say they sometimes or often didn't have enough to eat this past week. According to the census, 8 of those states run from the south to the southwest, starting with Georgia, moving through Texas, Oklahoma, and Arizona. And food scarcity, a major problem in large metropolitan areas, including LA County, where 1 in 8 adults say they're hungry. NBC's Gotti Schwartz live in LA. Gotti, you were at a regional food bank there. What did people tell you?
Yeah, Shep, it's been a really difficult day here in Los Angeles. We just saw the highest number of reported deaths since the pandemic began. 145 deaths in a single day. The hospitals are surging. And then those food bank lines that are heartbreakingly long. Earlier, we spent the morning at the Santa Monica airport speaking with people waiting hours to receive food from the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank. They came from all walks of life. They were essential workers, they were teachers, taxi drivers, those who had lost their jobs, restaurant workers, a lot of restaurant workers out there. And one man I talked to said that he lost his job as a waiter in March, and him and his wife are now having to go around looking for aluminum cans and bottles to recycle just to try to make ends meet. And then there were those who had their children in the back of the car and could not have ever imagined being in line for food 2 days before Christmas. Take a listen.
Coming from last year, being on top of the world, going to restaurants on a regular basis and living life to the fullest, it definitely was a shock to us, but really to our children who weren't used to living like this. For me, I grew up similar to not having much, and it's weird to be in this position again.
Now, the LA Regional Food Bank is doing what they can, setting up sites all around the county, and so far they've given out over 120 million meals. But Shep, looking out at that sea of cars, it is really important to remember those are just the people that have cars or have the money for gas. We were told by several of the people that we spoke to that their neighbors did not have gas money or did not have cars, and they were planning on sharing what they were given with their community as well. Meanwhile, those food pantry workers and the volunteers are absolute heroes, but they're also dealing with COVID-19. They've had 12 cases of recent COVID-19 among those workers, and yet volunteers continue to come forward trying to keep up with this unprecedented need. Shep?
Gotti Schwartz, thank you. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.